long time ago, there was a seed blowing about the desert plain. It swirled and flew with the wind and sand in one direction and then another. One day, the seed decided to settle down and grow. Now this was unheard of in the desert. All of the other seeds shouted as they went spinning by.
It can't be done. It's never been done before. It's impossible. No, you can't do that. Yes, I can. Just watch me.
The seed took no notice of what all the other seeds said, and it planted itself firmly in one spot. It opened itself up and sent up a little shoot, then sent down a little root. Still, the wind blew and the sand swirled about. Soon, the shoot grew above the surface of the sand. It was green and had little spikes at the top. The roots grew down and began to hold firmly. Still, the wind blew and the sand swirled around and around. All of the other seeds shouted as they went spinning by.
It can't be done. It's never been done before. It's impossible. No, you can't do that. Yes, I can. Just watch me.
And still the shoot grew taller and taller, taller and taller, until finally it grew into a tree. It stood majestic against the bright yellow sand and the brilliant blue sky. All of the other seeds were amazed and surprised and shouted as they went spinning by.
It can't be done. It's never been done before. It's impossible. No, you can't do that. Yes, I can. Just watch me.
Years went by, and the tree just kept getting stronger and stronger, bigger and bigger, and started dropping seeds on the ground. Pretty soon, these new seeds opened up and sent little shoots into the sky and little roots into the sand. It wasn't long before there were several little trees growing around the big tree. Their roots had grown so deeply into the sand to find moisture that they started to suck up water to the surface of the desert, and soon the ground was moist enough for grass to grow. The water began to bubble up to the surface and made a wonderful, cool blue lagoon. Word about the new lagoon was carried across the land by the wind, and little birds and insects flew to see this magnificent place and make it their home. With them, they carried all kinds of seeds, which grew into beautiful plants and flowers. The seeds grew into beautiful plants and flowers. One day, some weary travelers were making their way across the desert and noticed in the distance this magical place. They led their camels to the lagoon and relaxed in the shade and filled themselves with cool, fresh spring water. After a few days, they felt refreshed and stronger and continued on their journey across the desert. In their clothes, they carried seeds that had fallen on them from the tree while they rested. As the travelers walked across the desert, the seeds fell out of their clothing one by one, and these seeds took hold in the sand and grew into trees. So the next time that you're seeking shade and you find it under a tree, just remember it took one brave seed to start to grow when all of the other seeds said it was impossible and couldn't be done.